So, hello everyone. Today we are going to make a origami boat. And the beauty about this is, or the fun thing about this, is it only requires a piece of paper and there's no glue, no tape, and no scissors. And at the end of it, the other thing is it doesn't really sit flat. I know we've made one before that sits nice and flat. It's more of a canoe. But this one is designed to go in water, so it has that nice angle shaped on the bottom. Okay, so here we go. It doesn't take very long. If you want to start with just a regular size sheet of paper, A4, 8.5 by 11 sheet, and what we do is we take it this way and we fold it in half like this. Okay, and then turn it this way. Right, so we have, I'll do that again, I'll do it quickly over. So we've just folded it in half, we've held it horizontal, and we've just folded it in half like this, right? And my mat is a little dirty here. And then what I've done is just turned it so that the fold is just facing me and the flaps are at the top, right? It's just easier for me to do it this way. And then we're going to fold it again in half like this. Okay, we try to keep the edges as square as we can. It'll help out in the end. Right, push it down, make everything nice and hard if you want. And one thing I've taught some of the younger grades to do is to get a pencil and go along the edge and press your folds with the pencil. Right, and it seems to do a really good job in making a nice sharp fold. So now we want to open it back up. And once again, we have the flaps at the top, right? And now we're going to take the corners and we're going to fold them in, almost as if we're making a paper airplane. So we take it like this, and we're going to use our edge, our fold edge, as our line to fold it up against. And you can actually put a pencil mark in there if it's easier. So we're going to take this corner and go up against the middle with the bottom edge, right? And make a flap, right? So it's just going to go like this. And then you do the same for the other side. Take the corner and bring it up and get it close to the middle. And sometimes your edges at the top won't line up, but that's okay. It won't make too much of a difference. It's just sometimes when you fold it, it gets a little uneven, that's all. Now we have both flaps folded into the middle, right? And now we're going to take one of these pieces, the front piece, the one that's on top, okay, and we're going to fold it in like this, over top. Right? It looks almost like it has that kind of hat shape to it. Okay, so we've taken just the front piece and folded it over, right? And now we are going to, I'm going to actually do this with my pencil. And now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over, but we're not going to do the same thing on the other side yet. Here we're going to turn this whole thing over onto its back, so to speak. And now we have these little tabs that are sticking out. We want to fold those in on both sides. All right, we want to clean that up. It's going to hold things together for us. All right, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use my pencil. Like that. And now you're going to take these corners and fold them in and use this edge as our guiding edge. So I'll do it this way so it's easier to see. So I'm going like this and folding them in like that. Okay, so now we have another flap there. And this is the line that we use as our guide, right? So these two are kind of almost the same, almost edge to edge, and this one is the same, right? So we've taken these two corners and we folded them in to basically make 90s, and both these edges are somewhat together. Okay, and now we're going to take this flap and fold it back. Now that we've folded these pieces, and I'm going to do this again because I do find it makes a big difference. And then I'm going to fold this back and try to keep it even with the other side that we've already done. Alright, so now I've done this, and it's okay if this gets crinkled a little bit, that won't matter. Alright, fold it in. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go like this. Okay, now if you lift it up, you're going to have at the bottom edge, or the longer edge, you're going to have a part that opens up, right? And if we open it, it will want to make a different shape, and that's what we want. Okay, so let me show you that again. So this is what we've had, and one side will open up because there's two flaps, right? And you want to open it until it folds back on itself again, like this. Okay, and we want to push on this nice and tight. Let's try that with my pencil. And now we have a new shape. Right, we got a bit of a diamond shape, square diamond shape. You want to hold it like this, and with the one flap, fold it all the way to the top. You're taking the bottom corner to the top corner, and you go like this. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Bottom corner to the top corner. This, and I'm going to press down on these folds with my pencil again. And now, same thing has happened, right? On the longer edge, we have almost like a little envelope, right? And what you want to do is you want to pull them out, pull the edges out again, or the ends out again, so we do the same thing as we did before. Okay, similar shape, except it's smaller now. Now we're not folding anything here. We are going to actually open this up into our boat. So on the opposite end at the top, not the end that opens, the end at the top. Now, if we turn it like this, you'll notice that there's a piece there and a piece there. Right? We are actually going to pull those apart. So if you pull them apart like this, right, it'll start opening up. So if we pull it apart, okay, I'll show you that again. Right, you take this one piece here, and this one piece, the flaps here, and it's the same on both sides, right? And you can actually, if you open it up, you can pull them apart like this, and we'll pull it all the way until this happens. And if you press down on these edges, you can already see the boat shape that's happened. You'll actually also have a middle. Right, so I open it up. There is our boat. Right, there's our boat. And you know, I probably should have used a different color so it's easier to see, but it's kind of neat because it does have a middle piece in it, so you can hang on and put it down. You can also try to maybe put a sail on top of that, or see if the boat can hang on to things. Maybe make a little bit of a platform. All kinds of opportunities for this little origami boat for further direction or further learning, because you do have shapes that can be measured, angles can be measured, areas can be calculated, perimeters can be calculated. You can also look at what would happen if you shifted some of the shapes or added things to it. You can also have them fill in each triangle with maybe different colored shapes to help with the area calculations, and do some boat testing, some load testing in the water, right? See how much you can carry before it sinks. So lots of opportunities for this little simple boat, and very easy to make, very simple materials, and hope you have fun. Thanks.